Hello world. In this video I will demonstrate project 1, which is also called Wiki. I've already run the server, and this is the index page, of course. If I type here wiki slash and the name of an entry that exists, like CSS for example, I will be immediately taken to that entry. If I write, however, CS, it will give me an error for one entry or page not found. I can also try HTML, and you can see that case does not matter here. And you can see that the title is, of course, like basically the title of the entry is also the title of the page. Of course, I used the appropriate util function, which was get entry, for this to work. Secondly, in the index page, in the home page, these are now links that take me to the entry. So if I hit CSS, I will be taken to CSS. If I hit Django, I'll be taken Django. As for the search bar here, if I type, for example, Python, I will be immediately taken to Python because it matched the name of an entry. But for example, if I type YTH, I will be given here a list of the entries that have what I typed as a substring. And if I click here, of course, I will be taken to the Python page. If I hit T, for example, you can see that it gives me everything that has a T, like Git. And now, if I want to create a new page, I can click here. I will be taken to this page. Here I can write the title, and here the markdown content, basically in the text area. And here is the save entry button. Let's, for example, write Dota 2 as a title, and here I can put a heading Dota 2, and here I would maybe put a heading 2. Dota 2 is a MOBA game, for instance. If I click save entry, I will be immediately taken to that entries page. Of course, now it's a new entry. If I hit home, for example, you can see that it's here now. I can also click on it here. Of course, I can search for it as well. Of course, if I type in the name of an entry that already exists, or like if I want to create a new entry whose title already exists, even if it's not, it's also case insensitive. So if I write Dota 2, I didn't, I capitalized it in the first time, but even if I don't capitalize it here, and then if I write whatever here, I will be given an error message that the entry already exists. Now, if I go to any entry page, HTML for instance, you can see that there's here a link that basically says edit page that allows me to edit the page that I'm currently on, to edit the markdown content of that page. This is on every single entry page. Let me change Dota 2, for example. Edit page. I'll put a heading 3. Dota 2 is a difficult game, for instance. Of course, it was pre-populated with the markdown that I had already written or that already existed. So I can just add whatever I want, and then I can save changes, and I will immediately be redirected to the new entry page. And now regarding the random page, if I click here, random page, I will be immediately taken to a random entry page. I can try this multiple times. So the first time I got an HTML, now Python, now Git. The last thing is about the markdown into HTML conversion. In the beginning, when I was implementing the main parts of the assignment, I used the Markdown 2 module. I imported it and I used it. And after I finished everything, basically, I wanted to try the challenge. It took me a while. It took me actually more than the whole main part of the assignment, but I managed to do it. I think it's a bit like it works, but I'm sure that there are some things that are different from the markdown, from the like markdown conversion that I implemented using the markdown 2. But it works, and yeah, thank you.